in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Your vibe may be different, can shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.
Peace, y'all. Say with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Wednesday, August 31st, 2022. And obviously, I'm right at the end of the day, but we're going to pop this off real fast and wait for this to come up. All right, so we had the moon ingress into 0 degrees Scorpio, and it is making a square with Pluto. So we're feeling like there's things that need to come to an end and things that need to change. And this is about our passions. This is something that we're passionate about. But that Pluto is making a sextile to Neptune. So we have to make sure that we're not putting ourselves in some type of illusionary mind frame where we are thinking that things are just going to end up okay. And, you know, we don't change things and we get caught up in our own fantasy world. And Mercury's at 5 degrees. Getting ready to go shadow or getting ready to go retrograde in like 9 days. So I don't think it hits shadow yet, but it is opposing Jupiter. So a lot to communicate about relationships, a lot to communicate with the different circles that we have, how we're trying to set ourselves up. This is us trying to communicate the things that we identify with on our path and how that looks to us. So right now is still a good time to like make the changes that we need to make, put the things into motion that, you know, these last minute things before Mercury goes retrograde and Mars ends up going retrograde, and, you know, the end of September into October, it's just going to be hard and kind of crazy. Especially we have, I don't know what that's about, but Venus making its quincunx with Neptune exactly right now. So we need to make sure that, again, we're not fantasizing about our relationships in a way that's not the truth. That's not what it actually is in reality. Same thing about, you know, the things we're trying to create and, you know, how we're going to manifest money. They need to be more reality based with Neptune retrograde right now. Sun and Mars making its square still. So taking action, moving at a fairly fast pace is actually what we need to do, not waste time. And it all has to be based in fact, based in the things that we actually know are to be true. And Mars is making its trine with Mercury here. So this is us actually moving forward based on the information that we learn through communicating with other people and the relationships situation that we're going through. You know, as Mercury makes a Ceci square. Nice. Oh, great. With Saturn, these are harsh conversations about relationship issues that really involve detachment, that really involve us detaching or, figuring out new structures and new boundaries. And a lot of that's going to have to do with, cutting things off. Really, I mean, Saturn in Aquarius is really cutting things off and detaching from things that aren't working. So, Chiron is quincunx the South Node. So, we have to make sure that we're healing, and we're doing that based off of the semi-sextile with the North Node by moving towards our value and not out of fear. We can't be fearful of the things we need to cut off. We need to empower ourselves with our true value and not get crazy about that, and not get caught up in the fear of the repercussions of that. It's just, does this align with my value? Does it reflect my value? If not, then I need to move towards where that lies. So all in all, not a bad day. Good day to make changes. Good day to make sure that we remove the things that aren't working and continue on that same vein. Lot of relationship things going on today, and not necessarily the easiest with this Venus opposed Saturn. It's not, it's 4 degrees off of each other, but it's still there. So gotta have the hard conversations, probably gotta move on, probably have to at least set new boundaries on how we're gonna move forward. So definitely gonna be feeling like we want to connect with something passionate today, though. But I would advise not to backtrack just because of that. So we'll just pull a quick card, even though it's already the next day. I'm going to end up going live for the September 1st reading in a few hours. Get that knocked out. But we're going to finish up the 31st. Since technically the day doesn't end till the sun comes back up. That's how astrologers look at it. That's how our ancient ancestors looked at it. It's this new society that makes us keep time the way we do. So, King of Wands reversed. So this is where we can't get caught up in, the vision that we had that's not working out. The, business moves we were trying to make that aren't working out. We have to make some type of change. We need to create a new vision that's based in reality, and we can become the King of Wands upright and create the kingdom that we want. So I hope that helped, and until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe be different, can shine in your eyes when I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.